is yours. Just so I make sure you knew that because I got an EQ for you.
Baruch haba b'shem Adonai, Berachnuchem mibet Adonai. We welcome you in God's name and here in God's house. May you be blessed and may the words of Torah always be sweet in your mouth, that you may be forever blessed. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. Berachnuchem mibet Adonai. We welcome you. Come in God's name and here in God's house. May you be blessed, forever blessed. Baruch haba, bruchim habaim. Welcome all of you. We are gathered in this gorgeous outdoor space, this sacred space, to celebrate your union as husband and wife. We all serve as witnesses to rejoice and honor you, Erik and Dara. And the where and when would have happened, but all meant to be right now. One of the names for a Jewish wedding ceremony is kiddushin, which comes from the word kadosh, holiness. In the same way, we will use sacred objects and rituals to uplift and make your union holy. You are surrounded in love by your precious family members for this special intimate gathering with people who just adore you, as well as many who are present virtually in with their love and their support. And this beautiful chuppah is a symbol of God's presence at your wedding and the home you will establish together as a married couple. It is said that God hovers above it, sanctifying the space below. The flimsiness of the chuppah reminds you that the only thing that is real about a home are the people who are in it, who love and choose to be together, to be a family. And while we rejoice that you are blessed to have your loved ones present, we also are thinking about those no longer with us, but are certainly here with you in spirit. Your father, Dara, Dr. Louis Silverman of blessed memory, your grandparents, Dara, Evelyn, and Adolf Koch. We also think of your grandparents, Erik, Marilyn, and Sam Leibowitz, and Belle Perrin. Zichronam livracha, their lives live on as a blessed memory in all of our hearts. And so now we're going to read a little part of your ketubah and sign your marriage license. Your ketubah is your marriage contract. And we're going to invite, you're going to have some witnesses that are going to be coming up. I'm going to first read a little bit of it, and then we'll invite Gerald and Bob up for this special honor. It's very beautiful that they had created for that with language that spoke to them. Be'echad, b'shavat, shmona, be'esrim yom, l'chodesh iyar, shanat chamishat alifin, b'sheva me'ot, u'shmonim, be'echad, lemin, sinu, monim, ka'an, Jupiter, Florida. That's Amar Hachatan Mar, Yehezkel Ben Feivel Venama, Lemishpachot Leibowitz, Lekala, Marat Daniel Bat Levi Zichrono Livracha Umasha, Lemishpachat Silverman. I think you know what I said, possibly. The beloveds, Erik Carl Leibowitz, son of Nicole Mock and Philip Leibowitz, and Dara Lee Silverman, daughter of Marlene Silverman and the late Dr. Louis Silverman, entered into the covenant of marriage. As we embark on life's journey, we promise to love, cherish, encourage, and inspire one another. Our hearts fuse together, creating a unique bond with friendship and compassion at its core. A home emanating love, peace, tolerance, and charity through each other's eyes. We see the world anew. May we be better together. All of this is valid and binding. So we'll go ahead and first have our bride and our groom. You'll just stand and do it right from here. You can do that. We're gonna do it right here. I'll do the print signature and your maiden name because you're not married. And then I'll let you know. Is that for this? Is that however you sign?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. Can we have the witnesses?
We might want to go to Bob. because
Oh,
he's in the
let's go to
wheelchair,
Bob.
And then
Let's go
Erik.
to Bob. Okay. The license there. Hold on one second. Let me get the license. I got it. There is a saying that without wine, there is no blessing. Kiddush is how Jews sanctify virtually all holidays and observances. And in a wedding, it is repeated twice. It's especially holy because you will both partake of the wine using a Kiddush cup from each side of your now families who are now blended today. Let's start with this one. I'm going to have you hold it. Just wait till I tell you. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'hitir lanu et hanisuim v'hanisuot lanu al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh Amo Yisrael Al Yedei Chuppah V'Kiddushin. And now I ask you in the presence of God, do you, Erik, take Dara to be your wife, to love, to honor, and to cherish? Hold on.
I do.
And do you, Dara, take Erik to be your husband, to love, to honor, and to cherish?
I do.
Yes.
Beautiful. So we're going to be treated to some personal vows that Dara and Erik prepared to read to each other. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Let me give you them. Take the mic. You're going to face her. No, you need this for everyone else to hear.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Need it for the recordings.
Wow. Can't believe we're finally here. You look stunning. It's been 2 years since I asked Dara to marry me. Not exactly the conventional path to a wedding. But I can honestly say that I feel more confident about getting married and closer to her than ever before. From all small apartment, which I know you hated, to my parents' beach house, and now to our house. What a ride. Thank you for putting up with my countless questions my anxiety, my ADD brain. You truly generous, smartest person I know. Yes, I know we argue about it smarter all the time. It's you. It's what I admire most about you. It inspires me to be successful and to keep working on myself in order to give you the life you deserve. On that note, I promise to always do the dishes after you make your amazing dinners. I promise to always rub your hair before bed. I promise to work on being a safer driver and getting less speeding tickets. I promise to be the positive light you need on your toughest days. I promise to insist you run with me, even when you give me attitude, which is often. I promise not to check your credit card statements often. I promise to always give you 100% in our relationship and be the best partner I can be every day. And lastly, I promise I'll always put our family first and always remember that is the most important thing in the world to us. Love you.
Beautiful. I'm gonna give her the microphone.
Hold it together pretty well.
Yeah, you did great.
Erik, we made it. I can't believe our day is finally here. This last year has been a whirlwind, to say the least, but I'm so thankful that we have made it to this moment. Here we are in our favorite place in the world, surrounded by our family and our friends on Zoom. Hi, everybody. We miss you. Solidifying our union as husband and wife. And what a union it is. We've spent every day over the last 5.5 years building the groundwork of our relationship. And today, we finally get to close the deal. When I look back on our lives, particularly in the last year or so, I'm so proud of how far we have come. Through all of the obstacles life has thrown our way, we have conquered them together and come out even stronger than we were before. We have both grown so much, and most importantly, we've grown together. We have built a foundation so strong that nothing can break us, not even a worldwide pandemic that led us into doing a Zoom wedding. When people ask me how or when I knew you were the man for me, I can't really pinpoint a specific day or time because there have been millions of moments with you that have made me so sure. You're my person. I love that you brush my hair at night, even though I know it makes your neck hurt. I love that you're always down to belt out a duet with me on a road trip. And I love that every time I look at you, I see a man that my dad would have been so proud to call his son. He would have loved you for many reasons, but especially for your passion for life, your loyalty to your family, and your love for me. Every day, you make me want to be a better person, and today I vow to do the same to you. Even though today may look different than we originally imagined, or mostly how I imagined, its purpose remains the same. Today, I get to make promises to you that I will work every day to uphold and be the partner that you deserve. I promise to stand by you in good times and bad, when life seems easy and when it gets hard, when our love is simple and when it takes effort. I promise to appreciate you, to challenge you, to dream with you, and to never let us fight harder than we love. I promise that from this moment on, I'll be your bridge over troubled waters, your true companion, your senorita, and to always make you feel my love. I promise to do my best at remembering to ask if you want comfort or solutions before giving you my unsolicited opinion anyway. And lastly, I promise to love you fiercely and to always hold your hand tight as we battle through the ups and downs that life will inevitably throw our way. Because if there's one thing I know about us, it's that we're stronger together. I love you, my sweets.
Just ain't gonna kiss yet.
No.
Dara and Erik, legal enactment of a Jewish wedding is the giving and the accepting of a ring with a 9-word phrase of consecration. These words contain 32 letters that spell the word heart, lev. These symbols are a symbol of the covenant that will bind you one to the other, a circle of wholeness and completion. So Jewish tradition has us place the rings first on the right index finger, a practice that stems from an ancient belief that the index finger was connected directly to the heart. So as you place the rings on the finger of your loved one, repeat these words after me, the words that formally unite you in marriage. Okay, we're gonna start with you. You're gonna face her and you're gonna right index finger, you're gonna just put it on. It's not gonna go all the way over, just put it on right now. And I want you to look at her, say these words, okay?
Hold the ring as well.
Yeah, and hold her hand. You can hold. Okay, you ready? Hare,
Hooray.
at,
At.
mikudeshet,
Nikudeshet.
li,
Li.
bitabaat,
Batabaha.
zo,
Zo.
kedat,
Kadat.
Moshe,
Moshe.
v'Yisrael.
Yisrael.
Be consecrated to me
Be consecrated to me
with this ring
with this ring
as my wife,
as my wife,
in keeping with the heritage
in keeping with the heritage
of Moses and Israel.
of Moses and Israel.
Okay, go ahead and switch it. Yep, there you go, all the way. Okay. Dara, take this one from me. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna repeat. Hare,
Hare,
ata,
ata,
miku,
Kudesha,
li, at,
Bitaba'a, Zah,
kedat,
Kedah,
Moshe,
Moshe,
v'Yisrael.
Yisrael.
Be consecrated to
Be
me
consecrated to me
with this ring
with this ring
as my husband,
as my husband,
in keeping with the
in
heritage
keeping with the heritage
of Moses and Israel.
of Moses and Israel.
And I want you to say these words: Ani,
Ani,
lidodi,
Ladodi,
vidodi,
Vidodi,
li.
Li.
I am my beloved's.
I am
my beloved.
my beloved,
And my beloved is mine.
and my beloved is mine.
Beautiful. Yes. Switch it. Then you're gonna face me. Dara and Erik, I am so deeply honored to be with you on this journey, this long journey to the chuppah, and to bless your union in this beautiful, intimate setting here in Florida, which I know is a cherished destination for both your families. After several changes, date changes, it became apparent that what you wanted more than anything was to start your lives together as husband and wife in your beautiful new home that you recently purchased in DC. Having known you, Dara, as a toddler growing up with my daughter and all of your friends, and coming to this moment brings it all full circle. Even though you grew up to be a Seminole and a Bulldog, right? Yeah, and I'm a Gator, but okay. But you are an intense type A planner, organizer extraordinaire who certainly kept me on my toes. I loved hearing how you both met on J-Swipe, which I think was the first was the winner, I believe. Yep, with the encouragement of good friends like Kelly and Brielle and Nate. I marvel at the success of both of your very accomplished careers in cybersecurity and sports entertainment, and your drive and determination in your fields. I loved hearing about how welcoming your families have been to each other and to you. The two of you complement each other perfectly and are great partners in life. One of your friends, Dara, has described you recently to me as peanut butter and jelly. I actually got a little help, in fact. One of your friends suggested that the two of you could run the world. And I loved hearing about your engagement at the milk bar because of your passion for sweets, your parenting practice with Lily the cat, and your love of simply being together, whether it's at the beach, on a trip carefully planned by Dara, or even a spontaneous hike in your new backyard. Dara, one of your lifelong friends, also described you as a bright, hilarious, and extroverted force of nature, and a compassionate and loyal friend, daughter, and sister. You have both truly met your match together, as both of you come from families deeply rooted in Jewish tradition. And coincidentally, the Torah portion this week, today, is Kiddushim, and it comes from the same root as Kiddushim, the Hebrew word I mentioned for marriage, which means holiness. God commands the Israelites to be holy, for God is holy. The Jewish wedding ceremony is designed to make your union holy. This is also the time of year in which we count down 50 days between Passover and Shavuot. It is said that Passover is the metaphor for the engagement of God to the Jewish people. And on Shavuot, when God reveals the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai, that is the ketubah, symbolizing the marriage of God to the Jewish people. Today is the culmination of all of your planning, the day we finally stand together to make your union holy, kadosh. I was so touched by the sentiments you shared with me about each other. Dara, you said, Erik makes me feel like home. Even at our first date, he felt familiar, like I have known him forever and wanted to be part of his life. He drives me crazier than any person on this planet, yet I would rather be at my worst with him than anyone. And Erik, you said, I never had felt someone truly had my back for my best intentions until I met Dara. For me, what? With no judging for decisions made or my past life. She is a true partner in the trenches with me, a problem solver on my same wavelength, who will partner with me in life with loyalty. The two of you, we all know here, have truly found your soulmate. You're beshared in each other. You are loyal partners in every sense. And so at this holy occasion, we stand together at that moment, that crazy, scared, now at the heart of every wedding, when two people publicly declare that what you want for your only wild and precious lives is to go through life, sharing it with each other. May you follow the call of your soul, and may you celebrate this day with pure joy when your deepest yearning becomes a reality. Amen. So we're about to begin the second ceremony, Nisuin, marked by 7 blessings, which invoke some of the great themes in Judaism, including creation and peoplehood and redemption.
Second cup. We're gonna hold it. Don't drink until I tell you. It's gonna be a little, okay.
Baruch atah Adonai, Elohim melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Elohim melech haolam, shehakol bara lichvodo. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer ha'adam. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzar et adam b'tzamo, Tzelem dimutav nito, v'hitkin lo mimenu binyad adeyad. Baruch atah Adonai, yotzer ha'adam. So sis v'tagel Tzion, v'kibbutz baneh letocha b'simcha. Baruch atah Adonai, misamer Tzion, v'hevaneh. Sameach tisamach re'im ha'ahuvim, kisamecha yitzircha began Eden mikedem. Baruch atah Adonai, misamech atan v'echala. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bara sason v'simcha, chatan v'chala, chatan v'chala. Rihina ditzara v'chedva, ahava v'achava shalom v'reut. Mimheira Adonai Eloheinu, yishama b'rei Yehuda u'v'chutzot Yerushalayim. Kol sason v'kol simcha, kol chatan v'kol kahala. Kol sason v'kol simcha, kol chatan v'kol kahala. Kol mithalot chatanim mechupatan, unarim mishte neginatam. Baruch atah Adonai, misamech atan im hakala. In the presence of these witnesses and in keeping with our traditions, you have voluntarily spoken the words and performed the rites that unite your lives. Dara Lee Silverman and Erik Karl Leibovitz, you are now husband and wife in the sight of God, the Jewish community, and the state of Florida and all people. I ask you all who are here and all of you of marriage in their home. I will now use this talit from your father, Lee's, of blessed memory, who I was blessed to know as well. I know you changed your middle name as a beautiful gesture of legacy and love in his memory. I'm going to wrap the two of you in it for the Birkat Kohanim, and may you feel surrounded by his presence today and by God's protection as I wrap it around you. Today, it symbolizes that now your souls are joined together as one in marriage. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you safe. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'kuneka. May you sense that divine presence of God within you and do good things in this world with that spark of godliness. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May you journey forward from this chuppah with a lifetime filled with a sense of shalom, a sense of wholeness, completion, joy, blessings, and lots of great trips. Amen. Can Yehi Ratzon, may it be God's will. Is glass. So Erik really showed up to see if you could do this.
It better be easy.
Yeah. So we break a glass symbolically to remind us that there is brokenness in this world, and we are to be God's partners in the work of tikkun olam, in the work of fixing the world. And so we're going to end with the breaking of the glass.
What?
Issue.
You could face each other. Which heel are you? Are you right or lefty? Yeah, break it really hard.
Yeah.
Go for it. All right. Kiss.
Mazel tov, simin tov, mazel tov, simin tov, mazel tov, simin tov, mazel tov, simin tov, yelanu. Simin tov, mazel tov, simin tov, mazel tov, simin tov, simin tov, yeah. Mazel tov.